All right. All right. 44. I'll stop it at 44, and then we can just do Venus and Capricorn real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, All right. All right. Venus and Capricorn. All right. What's good, y'all? My name is Open Book. This is my partner.
Hey guys, this is Hearth. Welcome back to TruSpace.
Yep. And Venus is walking her fine ass into Capricorn. How do you think this is going to affect the collective?
So like what we love, appreciate, how we relate, how we compromise, what we value is gonna be centered around like our business, our status, uh which gonna make it the whole focus of Venus and Capricorn about love and appreciating and showing compromise when it comes to our business, our status, our money, but also giving us almost like a aura of like reserving our affection for the sake of what material and what makes sense here. Like Venus in Capricorn, like she doesn't want to just go on a date. She want there's a purpose behind it. There's gonna be some form of practicality behind it, and there's gonna be some form of like traditional value too. It can't be just we just going out for just
Yeah, just
having
take it to
fun.
McDonald's. Nah,
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 it gotta.
nah.
Nah, it's gotta be like practical love. It gotta have like a lot of patience and endurance because we're speaking about Saturn ruling Capricorn too. So a lot of we're gonna probably change the approach to what we love, what we appreciate, and make it very like capitalistic based.
Mm-hmm. 100%. For us to maximize the amount of connection that we can have, for the amount of appreciation that we can have, the amount of pleasure that we can have, we're gonna have to learn to appreciate the roughness, the dryness. When things get dry and rough and hard, we're gonna have to start to be able to appreciate the grind, the ambition, the not so pleasant parts of
Mm-hmm.
getting business done, for us to really maintain our pleasure, because that's what's going to be going on right now. And then just like what Harith was saying, where there's that negative side where we can be very cautious, with where we're putting our emotional energy, what we're starting to value, and what resources we're starting to exchange, where you can be very skeptical of people, very judgmental of people with this type of energy. But look at all the negative connotations that can have off of that, you're not building anything stable, or you're missing out on connection that could be had. You're missing out on pleasure and resources that could be had if you were to embrace a different mindset. So the mindset that is flowing right now with this Venetian energy is the Capricornian, the having integrity in how we communicate with people. So lying right now, those are the types of being a liar. See, the type of thing that's going to make someone not want to associate with you, or not want to connect with you, or be cautious with the emotional energy that they go in. So even the white lies, or
Mm-hmm.
even you just saying something, it's like saying, making a claim. It's like you don't really know the information, but you're gonna make the claim within that moment. Like, that stuff is really dangerous to be doing right now, because people will really be holding you to that, and
Mm-hmm.
not want to exchange their emotional energy with you based off of those types of things,
Mm-hmm.
because that looks like insecurity, and there's lack of integrity.
Venus in Capricorn in a nutshell is basically you signing a prenup before marriage.
Yeah, literally. And why does that have to be bad? You can be mad at the fact that, oh, why are you being so cautious? Do you not want to like, you think that we're gonna break up or whatever? Or there could be an appreciation
Mm-hmm.
for status and stuff like that. Be like, I understand you built a business by
Mm-hmm.
yourself on your dolo. I understand that value that you place within it and that you would want to protect it, or that level of caution. And with that level of understanding, and if you have that genuine appreciation, if you had built something and you had pride in it and you didn't like the idea or want to be put in a situation where that could be taken from you, then you can have more understanding and respect for, say, someone offering a prenup. They'd be like, you know what? I built things too that I had value, that I had wanted to keep around. So you know what? I understand where it's coming from. And now you can still connect. You can still make a
Mm,
connection that is genuine and it's healthy.
eh,
Whereas before, you would have been too restrictive and no connection would have happened.
it's almost like we spoke about the assets, the money, and we got it over with, as opposed to not speaking about it. Because I feel like that's the part a lot of people like can avoid. Oh, it's not about the money. My money is your money, and that's the later on the part where they're killing each other in the court and everything.
Real talk, real talk. That's why Capricorn is the where at. That's why Capricorn is the devil, because
Mm,
because of those that stuff. When things
mm,
don't get addressed, when those
mm,
higher aspects don't get addressed, man, can it get dark?
mm.
Man, can it get dark?
This is why we have paperwork. This is why we have court. This is why we have Congress for these things to be facilitated without nobody killing each other. I don't want to live in the world where there's no government. You can live in that world. I don't want to live in it.
Well, that's understandable. But remember, this Capricorn. So all they ever did was mimic what was going on in the sky. So there's always going to be a government.
Oh
But it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
depend on
yeah, 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 yeah,
what
yeah,
government structure there is. Yeah, no,
yeah.
but no, I 100% agree with you, because look at the alternative of having no title, no whatever. The homeless, and maybe you can make an argument that they are living free. There's no taxes, no homes or whatever. So they are escaping the matrix tricks. They can go wherever if they want, they can do. So there are things that you would have to admit that they are free from, that you aren't. A homeless nigga can go on the freeway and beg and maybe make $100 in a day, where your ass is flipping burgers, making $100 a day. So, and then you start cussing that nigga. So you can make the argument that there are positives within that, but then we can all agree that having a home is pretty nice. Sleeping in a warm bed, is pretty nice, and you can only have these things with licenses and titles, and playing within the game. So 100%. And then once we acknowledge that, now we can operate better. So now maybe we can change government, or now maybe we can start our own government, so that we can take care of those certain checkpoints. But we're not going to deny the comforts that are being held, and just go be homeless or something like that, and deny the darkness that is held within there, if you get what I mean. So we
Mm-hmm.
have to start valuing the grind, the ambition, the business aspect of things. It's something that's hard to appreciate. It's like
Mm.
Venus likes the purse. She doesn't want to know
How much it costs? Yeah.
necessarily. Yeah, yeah,
Or how you got
exactly.
it? Oh, just get me the purse. I just want a
Yeah,
Birkin. That's it. That's all feels. I want a Birkin.
100%.
Give me the Chanel. It
But
doesn't matter how much it costs.
100%. But you take the shorty, you put her in the business, and she operate with the business, and she starts developing a value and appreciation for the structure that had allowed for you to go and get the Birkin bag. Now it's a different level of appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Birkin bag really means something higher than
Mm-hmm.
just a symbol. And now well,
Mm-hmm.
it is a status symbol, but it's broadened. Now it has way
Mm-hmm.
more value as a
Mm-hmm.
status symbol.
Mm-hmm.
This is where niggas have shit in their house like that.
And that might even help her redirect her awareness from that Chanel bag into what got you that Chanel bag. Oh, it's the business. Let's put money in the business because that's where all the money is. There's almost like all like feminist energy instead of like just focusing on building business and things like that.
100%. 100%. But imagine if they did, imagine if there was more of that consumer presence, which there must be. How better the business would run, if the say the Birkin bag enthusiasts worked at Birkin, or helped Birkin develop new material or whatever. How those things would amplify.
Mm,
So we really need to stop. We Capricorn, capitalism, structures, government has really been demonized. and rightfully
Mm,
so within certain frames of reference. But we
mm,
have to stop attaching certain manifestations to the entirety of a concept, if you get what I
mm,
mean. You
mm,
can't
mm,
look at one particular government and say all government is bad and we need to live naked in the woods. Well, that's kind of a jump. Maybe this particular government is bad, but
mm,
that doesn't mean that all of them are going to be there, or socialism's the only other. It's not okay. Maybe is there more than two? Maybe there's more than two. Maybe we can think of, maybe we can make one. You know what I mean?
mm.
Those types of things.
I feel like a lot of time Capricorn reflect to people their own like laziness, if you will, because those were almost,
Ooh.
it's almost like it's almost like complaining for about what this person got, what he worked for, and you're not willing to do the same thing, which I think, in my opinion, makes like capitalism very like interesting. People desiring that as opposed to like socialism or what or things along that. I prefer to live in like in a capitalistic country. I want to get paid based on my work effort. I don't see how far I could climb.
100%. And it's the climbing, it's the mountain goats, it's the ability to scale. That's the different thing. And say a communist civilization, or even a socialist civilization, it's capped. If you're a doctor, you make the same thing every other doctor makes. There's not that scalability um that you can go, and then there's not
Mm,
that self accountability. You're
mm,
gonna have to adhere to some type of government institution or whatever, where you're gonna have to follow certain guidelines that are laid out for all doctors. You can't develop your own system and stand on it, within those frames of references. So we have to start appreciating um not necessarily the existing structures, but the ideas that
mm,
went in to build them.
mm, mm, mm,
We really have to start recognizing them so that we can help build those same levels of stability within our lives. You can down the government all you want, and there's all of these flaws, but
mm.
shit, they get shit faster done than you do in your household.
100%. I think about how the
So who the
government
fuck are you?
think
Mhm.
about they how they incentivize business owners, like in America. If you build a business, we're gonna give you tax breaks and things like that. We'll give you certain benefits that other regular lazier employee wouldn't go as far as you went. For example, Jeff Bezos when to
Mhm.
build at Amazon. Imagine the type of privileges that he'll be provided with the government. You could order something right now, it would come to your house maybe in 1 day, 2 day. Bro, he benefited everybody, and but people want to call like Jeff Bezos, he's the devil, he's destroying our life, maybe. But like, look what he did in totality. Everybody he probably ordered something off Amazon.
100%. And even the methodologies of how he did it, he was very aggressive with his business model of how he did these things. He ran other companies out of business, but they said the business model of Amazon. One comedian said, well, I think it was Hassan Minhaj on fucking Patriot Act. He said that they would cut themselves so that they could drown you with their blood. That was their business model in terms of, say, this is what they did to diapers.com. They sold diapers for dirt cheap. They wanted to buy diapers.com. Diapers.com said no. So Amazon made a sale. They're selling it for dirt cheap. Diapers.com could not compete at all because of the size of Amazon or whatever. They went bankrupt. Now and then Amazon bought diapers.com. And then now if you type in diapers.com, it goes takes you to Amazon. It takes you straight to Amazon if you do that now. So they bled themselves. They're like, no, we'll lose profit. We'll just give out these fucking diapers, and then fuck you guys up so that you can come in within it. That was their model. But imagine if you were to do something like that for something righteous. Imagine if we did like some type of vegan wholesale or some organic food wholesale. I'm selling all of this organic food for dirt cheap. Now everybody's eating good, healthy food, or whatever. And then you downed all the other business. Now everybody has so look at the methodology. So are we going to demonize Jeff Bezos, or did he give us the key for us to expand the way that he did within a different frame of reference? But If you have appreciation for the grind, for structure, for security, those are the types of mindsets that you can get, and then that's how you can make the right connections, and value the right things, and find stability within them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
100%. So yeah, that's it. We don't have to do the houses for this one. We don't have to do the houses for this. But yeah, um, don't know y'all. Thanks for watching. Check out the website TruSpace.biz, Instagram TruSpace_. Catch you guys later.
Take care.